The new update for Enshrouded is insane. A lot of the changes they listed in their roadmap for 2024 have been added. I'm going to go over some of the changes and features I'm most excited about, and will list the full patch notes in the description for those who want to read. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so first off, the Hollow Halls dungeons. I think this was a solid content update and have enjoyed running through with my buddies, but there were some hiccups with one of the new debuffs they added. The one that was the hardest to work around was the stamina drain, causing me and my buddies to fall more times than I'd like to admit. The dungeons are also tied to the new questline, which also unlocks the new survivor they added named the Collector. He offers some new crafting recipes and decorations, which some are really cool, and one of them being the tables made from the new building block, red marble. Apart from the red marble, there are a few new building materials including warm white luminescent block and ectoplasm block. The ectoplasm blocks are by far my favorite and emit a green glow similar to how the blue luminescent blocks do. Also in the dungeons, there are new enemies called the Hollow, with a new boss, the Hollow Cyclops, and it's a bit of a pain in the ass to fight as a melee. I found the best luck with kiting and using ranged attacks. Apart from these changes, there are new arrows, weapons, and shields. I have found all the weapons except the one-handed sword, one-handed mace, and maybe longbow, but I don't know if it exists. Which they all seem to be ice damage focused, but the ones I found in the dungeons are really cool looking. This includes the Snake Spine Wand, the Sinister Crescent Staff, the Silver Shot Bow, the Spine Chill Axe for two-handed melee, the Mandible Crusher Hammer for two-handed, and the Veil Rift Axe for one-handed. I'm curious to see what the one-handed sword is like, and if they all have the same damage as the current legendaries we have. And for the arrows, the new ones are Bone and Giant Bone Arrow, which have a piercing ability to hit more than one enemy. Next, some of the new base decorations are round doors and windows for you hobbits out there, potted plants for the potheads with a variety of different flowers. They can be crafted from Emily the Farmer, and we got more of a variety of trees to craft as well from the seed beds. As far as some of the new decorations go, there's a new throne, a chair, illumination, a bookrest, shelves, and cupboards from the Collector that look pretty crazy, and some others I haven't discovered yet. They also revamped Willowcrush and Revelwood to be a lot more of an enemy compound than it was before, and looks really cool, especially with the new performance improvements and graphical changes, which include fixing the game capping you at 60 Hz refresh rate, so those playing on high frames will notice a much smoother gaming experience. And to top it off, they added a sharpness section in the display settings, which completely changes the game and how it looks. Like, this is before and this is after, which I was shocked with how much it really made a difference. Now, some of the quality of life changes that were much needed were added. First being the new looting UI, and before it opened a window and had a vertical style to the scroll, and now it's much simpler with a horizontal style. And you can still see the game around you so enemies don't ambush you like the damn birds in the Kindle Wastes. Then after you loot all you want, you can now craft from magical chests at the workshops. There is a tab above your inventory that allows you to select from magic chests instead of having to transfer manually to the crafting station. And you can now craft items in stacks rather than smashing your spacebar a million times like I have. And if your buddies need materials that you don't, they changed the gifting screen, so now you can gift in a more precise manner. Also, when you're splitting stacks, you can now do this more precisely with an improved menu for splitting, allowing you to do more than just splitting them in half. Then there is more depth in the player stats. I don't have a comparison, but this is what it looks like now, and really cool that they added more depth to it. One multiplayer change is you can now ping on the map and your friends see it instead of having to send screenshots, share your screen in Discord, or give verbal directions. Now, the change with the glider was much needed, and before your glider was bound to your jump, and now you can change it to a different keybind so you stop gliding by accident. And last but not least, the last change is for when you're done working for the day, you can now sit on furniture, which isn't a huge change but will make for some great screenshots and adds more depth to the game. There is so many more changes they added on top of all these, and I can't wait to see what they bring in the future. And again, if you want to read the patch notes for yourself, the link is in the video description. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say thanks and hope you found the video helpful. And if so, hit the subscribe button, smash that like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified of future uploads. That's it for me, and I'll see you all in the next video.